Remember those warnings about a real estate crisis? Well, it's here, but don't worry. I've got some exciting news that could change how you see this market. Did you know new homes are now cheaper than existing ones? That's right. It's just one of the unexpected twists in today's housing story. Let's face it, buying a home right now feels tough. Prices are high and interest rates aren't making things easier. It's like climbing a mountain with a heavy backpack, but here's the thing. This crisis might actually be your chance to become a homeowner. Let me show you how. Think of yourself as the hero in this story. You're on a journey to find your dream home. And yeah, there are some big challenges, but just like in any good story, there are also hidden opportunities and secret weapons. Stick with me and I'll guide you through this tricky market. You might be surprised at what you can achieve. Now that you're the hero of this story, let's talk about the landscape you're facing. Did you know new homes are now cheaper than existing ones? It's true. And it's just one of the plot twists in today's housing market that could work in your favor. Let me break it down for you. As of June, the median price for a new home dropped to $417,000. That's $9,000 less than the typical existing home. That's pretty unusual, and it's a sign that the market is changing in ways that we haven't seen before. But here's where it gets tricky. Even though new homes are cheaper, overall home prices are still going up. In May, we saw a 6% increase compared to last year. That might sound scary, but don't worry. I've got some good news for that too. More sellers are cutting their prices. In fact, about 25% of listings saw cuts in June. That's the highest we've seen for this time of year since 2018. It's like the market is giving you a little wiggle room to negotiate. Now, you might be wondering why there aren't more homes for sale if prices are high. Well, there's something called the lock-in effect happening. A lot of homeowners got really low mortgage rates during the pandemic and they don't want to give them up. Just like they're stuck in a golden handcuff situation. This lock-in effect is a big deal. Experts think it could last for another 6 to 8 years. That means fewer homes on the market, which doesn't help with affordability. Speaking of affordability, that's the biggest challenge right now. Lisa, chief economist at Bright MLS, says it's the main thing holding the housing market back, and she's right. The monthly payment for a typical house is more than doubled since 2019. Ouch, right? But here's the thing, all of these challenges create opportunities for smaller buyers like you. The market's shifting, and that means there are chances to find good deals if you know where to look. Remember, you're the hero in the story. These market conditions, they're just the first challenge in your quest. But now that you understand what's going on, you're better equipped to face what's ahead. All right, you're ready to take on the housing market. But did you know that sometimes the best offense is a good defense? Let me show you how being prepared and flexible can turn you into a real estate superhero in these challenging times. First up, let's talk about your new secret weapon, declining mortgage rates. Right now, they're hovering around 6.1%. That might not sound super low, but it's actually a game changer in today's market. These lower rates, combined with more homes hitting the market, are creating a unique opportunity for buyers like you. But here's the catch. This window of opportunity may not stay open for long if too many people would catch on and jump into the market. Demand could surge and prices might start climbing again. So you've got to be ready to act when the time is right. Now, let's gear up with some practical strategies to help you succeed in this market. Think of these as your superpowers for house hunting. First off, know your budget inside and out. This isn't just about how much you can spend. It's about understanding what your monthly payments will look like and how they fit into your overall financial picture. Next, be flexible with your wish list. Maybe you've always dreamed of a 4-bedroom house in the heart of a city, but what if I told you that considering a slightly smaller home or looking at a nearby neighbor could save you thousands? Being open to different options can really pay off in a market like this. I tell all my clients to use the 80-10-10 rule when buying a house. No matter your budget, you'll never get 100% of what you want. But if 80% of the home checks the right boxes, you have a winner. If 10% of the home doesn't work for you, but you can change it down the road, you've got a winner. And if absolutely you dislike 10% of the home and you can never change it, you still have a winner. And this will help you prioritize what's really most important and what are just nice to haves in your home and give you the flexibility to move successfully forward in this market. Another key strategy is staying informed about market conditions. This doesn't mean you need to become a real estate expert, but keeping an eye on things like local home prices, time on market, and the new developments in your areas can give you a big advantage. Now, here's a pro tip that could really set you apart. Get pre-approved with a strong lender. This isn't just about knowing how much you can borrow. A solid pre-approval shows sellers you're serious and can actually close the deal. In a competitive market, this can make your offer stand out from the crowd. Remember, you're the hero in the story, and these strategies are your tools for overcoming the challenges ahead. But don't let all this information overwhelm you. The key is to approach the market with confidence, armed with good information and realistic expectations. Think of it like this. You wouldn't climb a mountain without the right gear and a good map, right? Well, buying a home in this market is kind of the same. You need the right tools and the right knowledge to reach the summit, or in this case, your dream home. Now that you've got your superhero gear, let's talk about the big dragon you're facing in the housing market adventure. It's a shocking fact. Starter homes now cost $1 million in over 237 US cities. But don't give hope up just yet. I've got some tricks up my sleeve to help you slay this dragon. Let's be real for a second. The housing market right now is tough. The median price for a previously owned US home has climbed to a record $419,000. That's a 6% increase from last year. It's no wonder many of you are feeling like you're trying to catch a runaway train. I get it. You're probably feeling frustrated, maybe even a little hopeless. A recent Gallup poll showed that only 21% of Americans think it's a good time to buy a house. That's pretty low. But remember, you're the hero in the story, and heroes don't give up when things get tough. So what can you do? Well, I've got some ideas that might surprise you. First off, have you thought about looking into new construction homes? I know it might seem counterintuitive, but here's the thing. New homes are often cheaper than existing ones right now. It's like finding a secret passageway when you thought that you were stuck. Another strategy is to be open to different locations. I know you might have your heart on a specific neighborhood, but sometimes the best treasures are found in unexpected places. Think about it like this. You're not just buying a house, you're investing in your future, and sometimes the best investments aren't where everyone else is looking. Now, you might be wondering why there aren't more houses on the market if prices are so high. Well, it's because of something called the lock-in effect. Many homeowners got really low mortgage rates during the pandemic, and they're not keen on giving those up. As one homeowner put it, why would I sell unless I have to? It's like they're sitting on a gold mine and don't want to leave. But here's the good news. This situation won't last forever. The market's always changing. If you're patient and prepared, you can find your opportunity. It's like waiting for the perfect wave when you're surfing. You might have to wait a bit, but when it comes, you'll be ready to ride the wave. Remember, buying a home is a big deal and it's okay to feel overwhelmed, but don't let these challenges stop you from pursuing your dream. Keep your eyes on the prize, stay flexible, and be ready to act when the right opportunity comes along. Think of it this way. Every challenge in this market is just another chance for you to prove how resourceful and determined you are. You're not just buying a house, you're writing your own success story, and trust me, those are the best kind of stories. All right. Let's wrap up our real estate adventure. We've covered a lot of ground from understanding the current market to learning some smart strategies for success. The big takeaway, even though things are tough right now, there are still opportunities if you know where to look. Remember how we talked about new homes being cheaper than existing ones? That's just one example of how this market can surprise you. And those lower mortgage rates we mentioned, they could be your secret weapon. Here's the deal. The best time to buy a home is when you find one that fits your needs and your budget. Don't let the challenges scare you off. This real estate crisis doesn't have to crush your homeownership hopes. With the right approach and knowledge that you've gained, it could be the start of something amazing. You've got this.